Hey everybody, hey, my name is Brittany. I go by the internet and cosplay moniker of Delphina, but this video is not going to be about me. This is going to be about the show that's going on, Heroes of Cosplay. It premiered last night. It's creating quite a stir among the cosplay community, and I don't want to get too much into my personal opinion about it. That's not what I want this video to be about. It's more about for people who are going to look at Heroes of Cosplay or who have looked at Heroes of Cosplay and want to enter the cosplay world or already have and they're sort of new about it. And there are a few things in the show that if you were a new person, you might get the wrong idea about it. And so I just want to set the record straight on a few of those things. So what we're going to talk about in this video, we're going to talk about perfectionism. They talk a whole lot about that. Cosplaying to your body type, the play in cosplay, cosplay and time limits, receiving help with cosplay, and we're going to talk about costume contests because this is what this show is about. Competition, the cosplay competitions. And there's a whole lot of misconceptions you could get about the first episode in particular. Maybe not for future episodes, of course I can't tell, but there's a few things that I want to set straight about costume contests. And then I'll see what else I have to say at the end of this. So let's get started. So right off the bat, like maybe 2 minutes in, you see one of the contestants, I guess, or the featured cosplayers talking about how she needs to get a certain cosplay perfect. She's saying it has to be perfect. So what I want to say about that is there are a lot of perfectionists in cosplay. I am a perfectionist. There is nothing wrong with being a perfectionist. There is nothing wrong with wanting your cosplay to look the best it can be, 100% as if it were pulled out of the video game or manga or whatever media you're cosplaying from. What's important to remember about perfectionism is that you, as a cosplayer and as a human, are not perfect. No cosplayer is perfect, and it's very important to understand, especially when you're first cosplaying. Your first cosplay is not going to be perfect. This does not mean you throw it in the trash. It does not mean that you leave it hanging on your hanger or your closet. You just have to accept what you can't change, and if you're still interested in it, some of us grow uninterested in our costumes, and you grow into a more detailed level where you can fix it, then fix it. But I mean, if your cosplay is not perfect, the cosplay gods are not going to strike you down like, oh no, this is only 99% accurate. You just need to own whatever you make and have fun with it. Okay? Yeah. This is a big one. This got talked about quite a lot, or I mean, maybe not as much, but like it got talked about enough that a lot of people are noticing and commenting on it. And one of the contestants, I guess I'll call them contestants. It's not really the right word. We're gonna go with contestants. One of the contestants, Becky, was talking about how she picked Merida from Brave because she was the right shape. She was the same shape as Merida. That's essentially the only reason, and of course this is edited, it's reality TV, I'm sure she might have given other reasons, but this is what she harped on. She was the same shape as Merida, and she used to be the same weight, I guess, and so that was the right thing. And I just want to say that when you pick a character, you can pick it for all sorts of reasons. I really don't think, and this is just my opinion, I do not think body type should be a factor at all, and this is why. If you look at anime characters, video game characters, especially women video game characters, their proportions are all wrong. There's no such thing as a correctly body typed character, in all likelihood, for you. You do not have super long legs and a head that's too big and eyes half the size of your head. And you do not have boobs that defy gravity. I'm sure of this. And I don't even see you right now. So, if you think, like, if you want to cosplay this character and she or he is your favorite character and you just want to cosplay them, but you think you're too fat, you think you're too skinny, too short, you're not young enough, you need to throw that all away because it does not matter. And whoever tells you it matters, what they say does not matter. You cosplay to make yourself happy. And you must make yourself comfortable. We also must remember this as well, because if you cosplay a character in their sort of skimpy outfit and you want to cosplay them, you don't feel comfortable in a skimpy outfit, then don't cosplay them. It's fine. Just be comfortable. It's fine. So, do not let anything like body type or weight or skin color or anything like that ever stop you from wanting to cosplay a character. Going off this same contestant, Becky, she wanted to embody the character or put the play in cosplay. So in the episode, she went to an archery range and she learned how to stand like an archer and how to hold a bow, and she perfected her Scottish accent, I guess, and she really wanted to be method about this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to do this. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be more like your character when you're in the costume. There's nothing wrong with wanting to act while you're in cosplay. This is what you need to keep in mind when you do this sort of thing. Not everyone is familiar with the media that you are cosplaying from. Not everyone is going to get it. And there's a very high possibility, especially if you cosplay characters that have offensive or abrasive personalities, that you're going to make someone really upset. Now, take me for instance. I do not play or I do not act in character except for photos when I cosplay, because I cosplay, quite frankly, a lot of bitches, and nobody wants to talk to a complete bitch. Like, especially like when if someone comes up to you and they're like, "Oh my God, you're so great! I love your costume," and you go and you say something like, "I know," or you say something like, "What costume?" Please don't ever do this. You want to cosplay, you want to act. Don't ever be like, "What costume?" because you're immediately you're going to lose them. Okay, so just remember, if you want to act, that's fine. Just draw a line somewhere, please. Just draw the line.